Okay, guys, so this is my introduction video to uh, YouTube, to having a video channel, a presence, a way to communicate with my clients and the business community in general. So what I want to do in this video real quick is just kind of talk about my story and what has led me to where I am today, and a little bit about my path through almost 2 decades in the real estate business. So got started in real estate back in the end of 2005. I was 2 years old, I believe, 21, 22, 22, I believe. So 22 years old, got my real estate license. Um, and we can even go back a little bit. I had a little bit of an advantage because both my parents were real estate salespeople. My dad was a real estate broker. My mom worked with my dad all of the years that they owned Anderson and Associates Realty. So I got to kind of see real estate and how it worked firsthand and up close because both my parents dealt with residential sales every day. As I was growing up and going through high school, my dad's real estate office was actually just a block away from where I went to high school at Chamberlain High School in Tampa. So after school, I would walk over and work in the office during my sophomore, junior, and senior year going through high school. So I really got a firsthand look at um, how real estate was done, how the operations went with a small family-owned business, family-owned brokerage. So um, I did not end up getting into real estate right out of high school. I got into the workforce and started working and realized pretty quickly that I was really good at sales and that sales in some capacity was probably what I wanted to do. And so that naturally kind of led me to um, obviously the real estate business, considering my family connection to it. So in 2005, I went and started studying, got my real estate license. And at the end of '05, going into '06, was when I really started, working with my dad and learning the ropes, if you will, on, how to be a realtor. And so that was the beginning of the journey, so to speak. And so in that very beginning time, um, in 2006, 2007, um, the end of 2005, so there was a crisis that happened in our family because my mother um, came down with breast cancer, or was diagnosed with breast cancer, and had to go through breast cancer treatment um, and all of those things were kind of tough for my mom and dad. So they decided to basically semi-retire from the real estate business shortly after that in the 2007, in the year of 2007, and then decided actually to move to the Carolinas. And so there I am, relatively new real estate agent in 2007, 2008, I believe is when they moved. Had been in the business just for a very short time, and was learning, was doing well because the business was really doing great right up until about that point in 2007, 2008. Things started to get tremendously bad, as we all know, going through the great financial recession, as it's called. So we got to learn how to work short sales and foreclosures, and I kind of got to cut my teeth on that by saying, "Hey, I'm going to go out and make it happen. I'm going to be a realtor. This is what we're dealing with in the market." And found several banks that we worked with and did a lot of foreclosure, REO properties. Did tons of short sales. Even developed a system with our title partners at one point where we were doing all of the mitigation for the short sales and getting people from A to B and A to Z. I should say on those deals. Um, was glad to see those days go away. Um, around 2012, 2013, I guess, you really started to see the short sales and the foreclosures not totally go away, but not dominate the market like they had. And so um, that was an interesting time during my career. But even though the market was bad, we found a way to make it good, and we sold tons of short sales. And the upside of the short sales were that most of them were properties that were backed by Fannie and Freddie Mae. Um, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, I should say. And all of those short sales, I remember, were guaranteed 3% real estate commissions for the buyer sales. At least I believe the buyer and seller side both received full real estate commissions on that. So it was good if you could get them through. It took about 5 or 6 months to get a property to close, kind of similar to what we're seeing with some of these assumable situations now in the market. But nevertheless, the market continued to get better and recover, and all through the late teens. We dug in and worked the Lutz area, the north part of town, basically Land O'Lakes, Wesley Chapel, Lutz, Northdale, Carrollwood, all of the northern part of Hillsborough County, um, because that's where I was living at the time. And then my wife and I got married. Um, Actually moved to Brooksville for a short period of time on a big piece of property. Had some little ones, and then decided to move back to Hillsborough County in 2021. And so my business now really consists of working mainly the southern part of the county, Riverview, Brandon, Lithia, Fishhawk Ranch, um, Valrico, Plant City area. So still doing stuff in Odessa and Lutz and Land O'Lakes, but not as much as we were doing. So um, yeah, I look back, got started in 2005, and here it is 2024, halfway through 24, and we've seen real estate cycles that have boomed and busted and boomed and probably just getting ready to bust again, because we're seeing things really change here in the end of June of 2024. I'm gonna enjoy memorializing this so that I can go back and look and see in years from now when I look at my first um, bio type YouTube um, video, which I think is going to probably be pretty funny, considering hopefully I'll be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of videos from here, and kind of laughing at what it looked like when I got started. But everybody has to start somewhere. So if you are watching my channel, you will probably laugh a little bit at this video because it's really just me doing a Zoom recording on my desktop computer, and I'm gonna post it to my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna start making new videos on an ongoing basis. And the focus for those videos really is going to be for people to um, purely have a place where they can come and get information from an active real estate broker in the market, right? Somebody that is actually producing, going out, listing homes, working with buyers, for carrying the transactions through from A to Z. Um, Not only that, but having, other realtors with their transactions that they're calling and asking questions every day about, how to do this and how to do that. So we get a lot of what is happening right now in the marketplace. That's going to be our focus to get on this channel and out to our friends, our family, our clients, so that people can be informed about what's going on. I do plan to hopefully embed some of these videos in our newsletter that goes out every week, so that we can stay in front of folks and stay, as a great advisory source on what's happening with the Tampa Bay real estate market. My plan is to release a 2-minute market update on a weekly basis that basically just gives you information about what's important to you, which will be, is my house worth more? Is my house worth less? If I were to sell it, how long would it take? Things like that that actually makes sense. We're not going to bore you with all the stats. We'll tell you a few stats and what they mean, but you won't have to be an economist to figure it out. That's our goal. So anyway, that's my first video here for YouTube. Um, I'm looking forward to having lots of people hopefully at one point subscribe and watch the content that I begin to create and put out there. So stay tuned.